RuPaul's drag racing is pretty intense. Today I'm going to cover 10 of the most shocking RuPaul's drag race moments. Welcome back to Spinning Film. Let's get into the video. Number 10, Chanel's outburst. When it comes to queens with attitude, season 1's cast had plenty. Confidence was also not lacking in any of the queens' corners. Chanel is the perfect example of such a queen with her elaborate looks and regal attitude. During the 6th episode of the season, which featured the absolute drag ball, the queens were all asked who they believe should go home. Chanel shockingly proclaims that she would like to nominate herself to go home, as she had left unappreciated in her time in the competition.
Lucy has got light eyes, as you do, as I do too. So we need to, definitely make sure that we give you that very kind of that large, doughy.
Number 9, Shangela coming back. Shangela is known for her spunky attitude, witty sense of humor, and poor sewing skills. She first appeared on the series in season 2 and made a quick exit on the first episode after lip-syncing against a close friend. However, that was not the last audiences would see of her. Season 3 opened, and right when the queens had thought they had seen and met all their competitors, Shangela made a dramatic entrance, and it was revealed that she would be getting another chance to compete.
To let him down, or any of the judges. So I feel like I've just consistently been a working bee, a working queen, a working girl.
Number 8, William's disqualification. William is arguably one of the most controversial queens that has completed on the show, with the direct remarks to other competitors and dry sense of humor. Her exit is without a doubt one of the most dramatic the show has ever displayed. On the 8th episode of season 4, the queens were challenged to pair up with their rivals to do a lip sync together. Although William and her partner had not fallen into the bottom, she was called to the front stage and became the first competitor to ever be disqualified from the show for breaking the rules. She later revealed that her husband had been sneaking into the hotel they were staying at, which was strictly prohibited.
And any time dwelling on it. Stood on stage, sick with the 24-inch waist, and I'm proud of myself.
Number 7, the first double elimination. The structure of Drag Race has been established from the get-go. Queens compete in challenges, and whichever two queens perform the worst compete against one another in a lip sync to get a chance to stay. Things went differently in episode 4 of season 5. Vivienne Panay and Honey Mahogany had fallen to the bottom after poor performances in the week's challenge. After a shoddy and low-energy lip sync against one another, RuPaul did something that had never been done before. She sent home both the queens. Number 6, Milk dressing as male Ru. On season 6, Milk was known for her out-of-the-box looks when it came to runway presentations. She tried hard to stand out and made itself especially apparent in episode 5. The runway theme was Night of a Thousand Rus, and most of the queens had turned out glamorous looks that paid homage to RuPaul's elegant wardrobe. Milk had another idea to shock the judges and her fellow competitors. She came out dressed as a male Ru in a suit, which is Ru's typical looks for workroom meetings. She received mixed critiques but was ultimately declared safe. Number 5, Katya's breakdown. Charisma is one of the main traits that Drag Race looked for when recruiting competitors. One of the queens that had best displayed this trait was Katya, as she had gained near universal praise for her honest and off-kilter personality. Audiences were able to see a different side of Katya when she pulled aside another queen and confessed to struggling with her sobriety and anxiety while on the show. The vulnerability emphasized her humanity and made her even more lovable. Although she did not go on to win her season, she won Miss Congeniality and later completed All-Star Season 2.
You've been red.
Number 4, double elimination. Lip syncs are one of the main parts of Drag Race. When they happen, queens are expected to put all their energy into entertaining their fellow competitors, and the judges have a chance to compete for another week. In the 2nd episode of season 8, Dax and Layla McQueen were asked to do exactly that. However, instead of giving an energetic performance, the queens did not give proper homage to their song, and Layla, for some reason, took off her dress. After the confusing performance, they were both sent home. Number 3, Sasha Velour's wig reveal. Season 9 was known to be one of the less memorable seasons of Drag Race, but it did have some of the most creative and talented queens the show has ever seen. The season's winner, Sasha Velour, was such a queen with her passion and intelligence. At the finale of season 9, the queens were all put against one another to lip sync to ultimately determine a winner. Sasha did something completely unexpected. She was known as a bald queen, but had made the choice to start her last lip sync with a wig on. At the climax of the song, she removed her wig to reveal a shower of rose petals. That reveal ensured her win and remains one of the most memorable moments on the show. Asia's Dead Butterflies. Season 10 of Drag Race was another season that was not very memorable, as it had a lot of queens who were more look-focused than humor-focused. The finale was an interesting one, especially because of the lip syncs. Asia O'Hara and Cameron Michaels were pitted against one another to lip sync to Janet Jackson's Nasty. Asia had quite the reveal planned out, but it completely backfired. She had live butterflies and little pods on her outfit. When she opened the pods, it became evident that the butterflies had died and they fell on the floor. Number 1, the first 6 women lip sync. The queens who compete on Drag Race are often challenged to improvise on the spot when it comes to the weekly tasks they are given. Sometimes it can go very well, other times it goes very wrong. Episode 3 of Season 11 was a good example of both, as the winning team have performed fantastically and the losing team have performed abysmally. In a turn of events the viewers had never seen before, the losing team of the week were all forced to lip sync against one another, turning the situation into the first 6 women lip sync that had ever been seen. Rue declared the queens safe one by one, and Honey Davenport was eliminated. This brings us to the end of our video. I hope you enjoyed it. Hit like if you did, and don't forget to subscribe to our channel so you don't miss out on any of our videos in the future. Also, watch the 2 videos that are on your screen because I'm sure you'll love them. With that, I'll see you in the next video. Goodbye.